I guess a little bit of a slow start again. You guys obviously picked it up, I guess, after that first time out in the second half. But just kind of what was the message from Coach during that first half, and particularly at that halftime spot?
We just had to be tougher. Continue to share the ball. I feel like we were a little bit unselfish. We got some good looks early. So just making sure we play defense and get stops.
Last game out, you guys talked about needing to do a better job rebounding, that it would be a focus this week, out-rebounded again in this one. Where do you think the struggles lie?
I just think we got to be tougher. We got to, it starts with our guards. I think our guards got to do a better job rebounding too, helping the big guys out. We can't just leave it all to the big fellas just because they're bigger, more physical down there. We got to go, gang rebound. That's what we like to call it.
Moustapha, you feel better out there tonight?
Yeah, just keep trying to figure out how to play with my teammates, We keep sharing the ball with each other, like you said. We just got to be tougher on rebounding.
Darius, you tied your career high in steals today. What were you noticing on the defense today?
The offense wasn't going for me tonight, so I had to find other ways to be an impact. I was, trying to find easy little where I could tip the ball out or read the passing lanes a lot. And it worked out for me today. They're a team who doesn't turn the ball over that much, so for us to turn them over 19 times is good.
Darius, I asked Johnny this last game, when Jalen gets back healthy, how do you guys hope to get him into the lineup and get him maybe comfortable back since he's been gone for so long?
That's probably going to be the toughest thing when he comes back. He's getting him acclimated, minutes and shots. But we have a lot of talent this year. We don't need anyone to be a superhero every night. I think if we just share the basketball, I feel everything will work itself out. Obviously, we're the returners, and I think the guys on the team respect that, but we also respect them and their scoring capabilities. So, as long as we play together, everyone's going to shoot some shots. Some might take a bad one, but it is what it is. We can't stop a scorer from doing his job.
What's he been like since he's been sidelined? Is he a big part of the meetings and stuff like that? Is he
Oh, yeah. He's definitely a big part of the meetings. I think for this step for him is just, being more of a vocal leader. When he's on the court, he's more of a leader, more so by example, by his play, and how he carries himself. Now he gets a chance to, come out of his comfort zone more and, talk to his teammates and lead them and show them what we're going to be facing in upcoming games.
Darius, can you speak to the impact of coming back home after 2 tough titles on the road?
I feel like it's something that we needed. Looking at our past few games, being on the road is something that we struggle with. So, we're going to look at those film and see what we need to do better. But, being at home, we got to value these games. We got to take care of home court. We don't want to let any win slip away from these opponents.
Moustapha, what's it been like growing and learning your teammates and just the pace of the game at this level?
It's been great, being around really nice people who've been teaching me a lot of things, some leaders like DJ, Juice, Jalen, some people like that, and then keep figuring out how to play with them as a big, what they want from me, and then what I want from them as a guard, and just keep working with them, and then just keep giving me good advice.
Moustapha, kind of on that note, last year you were just your junior year of high school. Now you're, playing on a college team. You're playing against some really tough competition. You're about to go into the Big 12 schedule. What are you kind of learning about yourself as you face other college caliber players?
Yeah, I'm just learning that in college it's different because the physicality and, the games is really fast. I just got to get used to it, and I just got to keep working hard and develop my body and, got to get used to it.
Moustapha, you went 3 of 4 from the line tonight. Whole team went 13 and 19, an increase there in the second half. Big was it for you guys getting to the line in that second half to create some separation?
Yeah, we just got to work harder on the free line, do better on it, and then just, knock down the shots.
Do you guys feel like you're getting more comfortable as a team, chemistry-wise? Now that you've got some more games under your belt?
Yeah, I definitely think we're getting more comfortable. We're kind of learning where everyone likes the ball, what positions they're best in. But, honestly, we're still scratching the surface. I feel like we haven't played our best basketball offensively nor defensively. So, we're continue to grow, watch film, and see where we can learn from. Guys are going to do their part, making sure they get with their box coaches and watch film personally and see where they can grow their game and see where they can help us as a team.
For both of you, what was the biggest thing you've learned from the Greenbrier that you're going to bring back with you for the rest of non-conference play?
I would say the biggest thing is just, staying composed. Obviously, I feel like the Wisconsin game, we came out on our heels and we're never able to, regain that lead back. But, the LSU game, I feel like as a team, we have to learn, put teams away. When you build those leads, you can't let other teams, get some confidence or, see certain shots fall because the three ball, being up 20, the three ball, it helps you come back really quick. So, before you know it, you're up 20, now you're up 11 or you're up 12 or something like that. It just takes away all your momentum. So.
For each of you, just a couple of games left in non-conference play. What do you think are the areas that you most need to work on when conference play begins?
I would say rebounding. And rebounding is probably one of the biggest areas we have to grow in, especially going into the Big 12 conference. It's going to be very physical, night in and night out. Some of these teams are, probably top 10, top 15 rebounding in the country. So, that's something we're going to be facing every night.
And what does that mean, though? To get better at it means doing what?
We have to get tougher. We got to be more grittier. Don't be scared to get touched or physical. Make sure we put bodies on guys. Just because we touch someone doesn't mean it's really a box out. We have to drive them out of position to make sure we're in better position than they are.
What about you, Moustapha? Biggest areas needing improvement?
Yeah, like you said, we've been working together and the chemistry is getting better, and then we just got to rebound the ball and keep sharing the ball every time.
What's the biggest thing you want to take with you from tonight, whether it's an improvement note or something you did well that you want to take with you as you go on to face Tarleton next week?
I would say, excuse me.
Bless you guys.
I would say our defense. I feel like we did a pretty good job tonight. We definitely held them down, making threes. I feel like this is probably the lowest threes the team has made on us all year. So I feel like we did a good job in that area, and as far as turning them over, they average less than 10 turnovers a game. So, to be able to disturb them and bother them, deflect a lot of passes and stuff like that, I feel like we did a good job with that.
How do you both now settle into a season like this? The first few games, the rush at the beginning of the season has kind of now gone into, working on getting ready for conference play. So how do you guys settle in at this portion of the season?
Honestly, we just continue to build, and, as a leader, continue to emphasize the things that the coaches are emphasizing. I feel like our roles are being defined even better now as we play through these last couple games. I feel like everyone knows what to expect of each other, the type of shots we're going to take, what type of things we're going to do defensively. Some people have bad habits. A lot of us have bad habits, but, we're still working to get out of those habits.
We saw you guys before Thanksgiving. What's the review? How are the side dishes?
Oh, the side dishes were great. I'm still eating them. I'll probably be eating Thanksgiving leftovers for the next week and a half or so.
And what was best? What was your favorite?
My favorite was probably the lamb. I had some lamb chops.
Moustapha?
I don't know. I liked it, everything. I don't really know. Probably mac and cheese and stuff like that. I like it.
That's all I
Appreciate it, guys. Thank
Appreciate
you.
it, guys. Have a good one.
Thanks.